Hey everybody, today's words to live by are discipline equals freedom. That's it. Those are Jocko Willink's words, and actually it's the name of his book slash field manual that I highly recommend. But I use those words as a daily reminder. And sort of here's my take on it, because I think prevailing thought about discipline across a lot of people is that discipline is like constricting, that it's difficult, and that it kind of confines you because there's routines and habits and things you do repetitively over and over, and it doesn't really sound like very much fun. So I think there's this sort of like negative connotation when people hear the word discipline. I can tell you in actuality and in practice, it is completely the opposite. When you're disciplined, your routines and habits are the things that actually set you free. And it sounds counterintuitive, again, against prevailing wisdom, but I can tell you that that's the truth. So there's a consistency to your discipline and your habits and everything that you're doing, and that consistency builds confidence. And so the greater your consistency, the greater the discipline, and the stronger you become. And so it's almost like you're building a foundation, and then you're laying bricks one on top of each other. And once you look up and after a while and you're like, wow, I'm a really disciplined person and I feel strong and I feel absolutely free in my mind and not tethered or weighed down to anything or anyone. So let me give you two sides so I can kind of make the point. The first one was when I admittedly was at my absolute worst. Wasn't doing well career-wise, wasn't doing well relationship-wise, wasn't doing well health-wise, wasn't doing well financially. Like it was sort of like across the board. I was in a not great place, right? The point is that I finally understood that those were symptoms. Those outcomes were symptomatic of the problem. And the problem was that my discipline collapsed. So everything that I had built this great foundation on for many years, working out every day, mental exercises, spiritual exercises, connecting with people, and actually being somebody that is a connector, all of that stuff started to fade or go away completely. And so like that's where the problem was. It was the discipline, and therefore in those worst times of mine, I felt beholden to all these external forces. I felt like a kite in the wind, basically. That's the best example I can give, or analogy I can give. The second scenario I want to give you is basically right now, this time right now for me, when I know I'm at my best. I can't remember when I've been sort of this clear and confident in who I am and how life has unfolded and how life will unfold. And so there's this total freedom in my mind. But again, those are outcomes. Everything in my mind that sort of ushers in this like freedom state of mind started because I went back to discipline. And I went back to everything that I know absolutely builds a strong foundation for me. And it's everything I just mentioned. It's like taking care of myself basically in general, and getting good sleep, and doing just the simple things, the basic things, making my bed, as you saw in another video of mine. So there's freedom in my mind. And again, that's the outcome. The inputs are the discipline. And so I think my takeaway for everybody to try to remember is structure your habits to set yourself free. And I know it's counterintuitive, but it works. So I hope you enjoyed this reflection. And if you did, please like and or subscribe. And I will talk to you all again soon.